Hey guys, welcome to my first custom amiibo, and I decided to use Yoshi because he's pretty cool. I'm using the one from the Super Mario Party 10 edition, and I'm using a little Paragoomba that I got in a little pack. So I'm going to take the wings off and put them on the Yoshi. And you probably guessed it, yes, it's going to be a blue Yoshi because he's going to be a flying Yoshi, which is one of my favorite Yoshis from all the games I've played. And I'm going to be using some acrylic paints. I got the red here for the shell. This island blue for the Yoshi. This heather, which is kind of like a purple pinkish color for the boots. And I got a snow white for the areas that are white on Yoshi because I'm probably gonna paint over them as well. And you can find these Hobby Lobby, Michael's, pretty much anywhere they sell painting supplies. As you can see here, I did put some painter's tape on the base because I didn't want to get any paint on it. And you're gonna also need an X-Acto knife to scratch off any paint that you might get on like surfaces that you don't want to, like on the white areas. This is a pretty lengthy process. I did about 4 to 5 coats depending on how much it looked like I needed. And as you can see there, I'm kind of going a little bit over on the white. And that's okay, you could be a little careful. But if you're not, it's okay because you can always come back and scratch that off with the X-Acto knife or paint it white. So I know it doesn't look that good on the first coat, but we gotta apply the paint, let it dry for a couple minutes, and then we go ahead and do the other coats. And I got his cheek a little blue there. Now, the only part I would recommend being very careful with is the eyes because you don't want to scratch the eyes off. So that I sped up. I didn't want to bore you guys to death with all the painting, but this is probably about the third or fourth coat. And you can see I have lots of paint all over on the white, like on the cheek and the bottom. But we will be scratching that off. So we're gonna go ahead and apply the first coat on the boots himself, which are like that weird purple color. So if you guys have played Super Mario World, that's the first time you get to use the Yoshi and get the blue Yoshi, which he's in the second level on the Star World. I believe it's the second level. Okay, after a few minutes of drying, this is the final result on the boots. I know they look pretty messed up, so we're gonna apply more coats on this. And yeah, there's lots of blue paint all over the place, but we're gonna fix that, guys. We're gonna apply another coat of this purple, and as you can see, the other paint over there was dried up. And if you guys don't want to see the whole painting, you can skip over to the 9-minute mark and you can see the final product there, but I went ahead and speeded up a little bit But yeah, you just gotta be applying the coats until it looks to where you want it to. And here you can see I'm kind of scratching off any excess paint that I splattered on another area. So I'm using the side that's not sharp because I didn't want to cut into the plastic. Then I kind of messed up the blue, so I had to do a couple more coats there. So once I scratched off all the blue paint, I went ahead and added this white on it. And I didn't want to do just one little section, so I did everything so it had a nice even coat on it. We pretty much got all the paint we want, so we'll go ahead and let it dry. But in the meantime, we're gonna cut these wings off this Paragoomba and use them on Yoshi, because this is one of my favorite Yoshis with the wings. And we're using just some regular jewel glue to glue stones on stuff. Now, I would recommend not doing what I just did here and glue one at a time and kind of just hold it in place for 30 seconds to a minute. Because what I did, I tried doing both at the same time and just didn't work out. So that one came off, and I went ahead and took the paint off the wing itself and did one at a time. So after a while of struggling there, you can see I kind of took out the blue paint off there. So if you guys are wanting to do this, I maybe recommend putting the wings first and then doing the painting. But I'm gonna go ahead and paint that green area there because I don't like the way it looks. And I'm also painting over any of the excess glue that was left over, so it kind of makes it blend in a little bit. So after it dried off and I took out the painter's tape on the bottom, this is the finished product. Now I didn't put any gloss to it, but of course you can put like a sealer on it and it'll look glossy. I just like the matte finish on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is my finished product. If you guys have customized any amiibos, let me know in the comments below. I'll put the link of your video on the bottom. I'd like to watch those. Like always, thanks for watching guys, and if you liked the video, please hit that like button If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys.